right, we're back on the Health Watch. It seems like we've gotten that issue taken care of. So the big thing to talk about, of course, is how to get more sleep. Most of us just are not getting enough.
Yes, so let's get right back to Dr. James O'Brien with Pro Health Physicians. We were able to hear him in the commercial break. Doctor, good morning. How are you?
Good morning. How are you doing?
We are doing great, and curious to see if you can help people out because, boy, this is a very relevant topic given the time change. First things first, in general, how much sleep do people need? Is it sort of a range?
Adults need anywhere between 7 to 8 hours, whereas children as young as 16 would benefit by as much as 10.
Okay. And a follow-up question to that. Does that mean anybody, any adult can get between 7 and 8 and be okay? Or are some adults wired to need 7 and others wired to need 8? And if so, how can you tell what's best for you?
You are correct. If you have a tendency to sleep more on weekends than you do during the week, you have a tendency to sleep and want to sleep longer than you actually are getting during the week. So average could be 7 to 8. You could be a 6-hour person. You could be a 10-hour person. You don't know that unless you have the freedom to wake up when you want to, not to have to get up based on an alarm.
Now, I have another follow-up question. You're talking about the total sleep. Now, what about if you happen to break that up? Say you get 5.5 hours of sleep at night, and then maybe you're able to get an hour-and-a-half nap.
Right. The way it works is that when you go to sleep, you're basically providing lots of energy for your body. But if you can stay asleep longer, you'll get lots of energy to your brain. REM stage sleep is food for the brain, whereas regular sleep is food for the body. So if you go to sleep and you don't get the amount of sleep you need, since you dream more at the end of the night, you're not feeding your brain as much as you would prefer to if you slept longer. If you're sleeping shorter, you're probably taking care of your immune system, your musculoskeletal system, your hormonal production. But if you're cutting your sleep off like we are since yesterday, you're probably not getting enough dream sleep, REM sleep, food for the brain. And that features challenges with memory, focus, concentration, mood, ability to tolerate pain, all related to a deficiency.
Oh, no.
Oh, he's back. All right. Sorry, we just lost you for a quick second. But caught all that. So, doctor, I guess what are some of the big reasons why people aren't getting enough sleep in the first place? You did mention having the freedom to sleep more. Do people just have too much going on?
I think they have too much going on with social media, too much going on during the night where their brain sees light and interprets light as sunrise. Any kind of light that comes into your bedroom during the night fools your brain into thinking that the sunrise is approaching, and it shortens your tendency to sleep longer than you naturally would.
Now, at what point do people start to think, okay, this might be a sleep disorder, and what are the more common sleep disorders that people experience?
When you wake up more tired than when you went to bed, when you wake up and run out of gas during the course of your day, when you wake up and can't drive to work or can't drive home from work because you're falling asleep at the wheel, when someone says you're snoring and you're stopping breathing, when someone is taking more and more medications to help them get to sleep and stay asleep, those are the times to come see a sleep specialist.
And there you go. And given the wide variety of sleep problems, that is the thing to do. Dr. O'Brien, thank you so much for taking the time to join us here the day after we've moved those clocks forward. A lot of people going to be tired, but we'll get through it. Thank you so much.